with blue team on Rookie and red team on Wayne. I'm here. I'm BB Blythe and I'm casting alongside Captain Awesome and Grimsley.
Grimsley.
So, what do you think about the Dauntless pick on the purple team? That's a pretty unconventional pick, don't you think?
Nautilus having teleport, the suspect is that he might go top.
Top playing Nautilus, we haven't seen much of that in this tournament. And I didn't think we've seen it anywhere in competitive play. This could be...
Well, we're still in the preseason, so you can't really predict much, can you?
That's true, with all the changes coming up. Oh, there's only one way to find out if it's actually a good pick or not. That's
yeah. They could possibly go to the jungle because of all the jungle changes where you see a lot of like huge old jungles coming back up, like Shyvana got her buffs and Zac being okay with the sustain, so it might not be too surprising seeing Nautilus in the jungle. And in bot lane we have pretty aggressive Graves Janna combos. Yeah, they're gonna jump in and do stuff. How do you think they're gonna hold up against the Braum and Twitch?
Well, Twitch is a late game AD carry compared to Graves. Graves does have a lot of burst at level 6 along with the Janna shield. That's just going to be devastating. I'm quite interested in actually the Udyr pick here for Team Blue. Captain Olsen, as a jungler yourself, what are your thoughts on Udyr in the jungle right now?
With the new jungle changes and the new item which has replaced the Feral Flare, I don't think Udyr is as strong as he was before. He's still in the meta because he clears it really fast and can counter jungle with the new counter jungling item, which is even more rewarding than ever now. It might work, it might not, you cannot really say. I'm more interested in the Yorick pick because that's a really niche pick.
Well, we have a Yorick pick along with the Heimerdinger. Well,
surprising picks by Team Rookei.
No, to be honest, it doesn't have like that bad of an AoE. We have Heimerdinger stun, and we have Yorick slow, which is pretty like it's still pretty strong to be honest. It's slow, and his speed up on top of Trinity Force Q can do a lot of damage to squishies. Because we can see Zed as well, so might not be the smartest pick when you have so much peel, but you know if you're a great Zed, you can obviously play around a lot of team comps.
Well, I would, I was really favoring the Yasuo
it's a Yasuo pick, yeah.
It's a good place to pick it, because they have a very immobile team as compared to the Team Purple. So although they have a decent amount of peel, getting a Yasuo into that Twitch and team fight is going to be quite strong. And quite devastating for Team Rookei as well. But it all comes down to how skilled the Yasuo player is, along with his synergy with the Lee Sin.
Exactly, yeah. It's going to be hard for Twitch to get his spray and pray onto the enemy team, since Yasuo's wall lasts about 5 seconds, and I'm not sure how long Twitch's spray and pray lasts for. Twitch's spray and pray, which is his ultimate, which means that when he uses his ultimate, he gets he gets like plus 400 range on his auto attack, something like that, and he also gets like bonus AD. But with the Yasuo wall, he can just pretty much block that AoE. So we'll be seeing a lot of counterplay to the purple team, but you know, blue team, I believe blue team can pull it off.
Well, it's not just the spray and pray. Yasuo Windwall pretty much shuts down the Heimerdinger along with the Braum. Like Yasuo Windwall also blocks the Braum ulti, which well, if it's timed well, it could pretty much stop the entire team fight by Team Blue.
Yeah, not to mention Heimerdinger. Yeah, not to mention Heimerdinger is literally all projectile. So Heimerdinger has to kind of be patient while he also, but you know, sometimes you can't really be patient because a team fight, as we know, can last literally under 10 seconds.
Well, I'd also like to point out how Purple team has a really hard engage comp along with the Nautilus Lee Sin. And they have decent disengage with the Janna. When it comes to team fights, I think Team Purple is gonna have better team fights. There's more synergy going on.
But as long as blue team can peel for Heimerdinger and Twitch, it might be a bit of a problem for purple team. I mean, that their peel isn't that strong, but it is kind of decent with Udyr stunning anyone who jumps on Twitch, and Brom's slow is just devastating as well. So we're gonna have to see how this game actually unfolds. It could go either way. Just depends on how smart these two teams are. So what do you think about the top lane pick though? We don't see this match a lot. Nautilus versus Yorick. What do you guys think?
Two really surprising picks on both sides. Blythe, can you take over? I need to help out the team main captain.
The what?
The team main captain.
The team.
Purple
Yeah,
team.
back in 1 minute.
Oh, why is he? What happened? Is he? It's
They're
something
having some
matter or
problems
something?
with TeamSpeak. No,
Oh,
they're
has-
having some problems with TeamSpeak. 1 sec.
Alright,
Okay.
okay, something wrong with that thing, but that should be fine because probably a pause or something like that. So I'm gonna go and look at the Yorick runes because I'm pretty interested in that pick. We have attack speed 15%. We have some armor, a little bit of health, magic resistance, and physical damage. Looks like he's gonna go for a pretty early game orientated Yorick. His late game is not too bad, but it's not the best either. Although he has an ultimate which can, kind of get Twitch alive for 6 seconds if he gets assassinated, or he can get like a double ADC, so kind of like a 6v5 early game. But looking at the Nautilus runes, he kind of has the same build, so he's going for that 80 build. Do you play Nautilus yourself, Grimsley?
No, I'm not too familiar with Nautilus, but actually I haven't really played much Nautilus, to be fair. I've only seen support Nautiluses going on, some jungle Nautilus. Not too many top lane Nautilus especially. Well, I'm here looking at the Yasuo's rune page, and well, sure, most people want attack speed on Yasuo, but this guy has taken it to the next level by running attack speed quints on Yasuo as well. So that's gonna have like a 3-second cooldown on his Q at level 1, which is quite good, considering the buff he just received on his Q, which is
Exactly.
which makes his Q cooldowns to be static at 4 seconds at all levels.
That's pretty interesting as well. Also, yeah, like you said, with the static shape, he's gonna be able to charge his Q a lot more, and he's gonna get his knock up a lot more. And there's a lot of potential on the purple team to get knockouts with Lee Sin's Q, with Nautilus ultimate, with Janna as well. And Graves can just help deny vision for the enemy team, so that when you deny vision, it's kind of hard for you to see skill shots incoming as well. So purple team is looking for, so blue team has to kind of spread themselves up, and they're pretty good at spreading themselves up as well. They can get Braum to go in between the carries and the enemy assassins, like people who are gonna jump in, and the backline as well. And also you can have Udyr and Yorick just jumping in, trying to get just trying to jump in Graves, and also being a nuisance as well. It's like Pratap is disconnected. Hopefully he logs in early on into the game. We also have this Lee Sin and Udyr jungle pick. Who do you think is gonna have more pressure early game? I'm not too big of an Udyr player myself, so I don't really know much about Udyr. What do you think?
Well, I've seen Captain Awesome play Udyr and Lee Sin quite a lot, although he has stopped playing Udyr with all the new jungle changes, and he's played quite a lot of Lee Sin, and Lee Sin still does have that early pressure going on, although he's not too much of a counter jungler, but early ganks could be quite devastating if Lee Sin plays it well.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
But what's scary is ganking the mid lane with Lee Sin, because the Heimerdinger lane is gonna have so much poke and harass that just ganking is going to be an issue. If Yasuo can keep all his Heimerdinger's turrets down, then perhaps they can make something happen in the mid lane.
Yeah, exactly. Heimerdinger has the potential to 1v2 if he cuts on the turrets. So Lee Sin has to be a bit more careful when he's ganking the Heimerdinger as well. We also have the Nautilus teleport as well, and I'm not too sure, but Yorick doesn't have his teleports, so they might miss a bit of dragon pressure early on into the game. But Yorick is looking for that early game, and we see a pause coming on by one of the teams Was it the TeamSpeak issue or?
Yeah, I do believe it's the TeamSpeak issue, but well,
Oh, one person was couldn't connect.
well, it's a blue team pause. They get 10 minutes for this. Red team does not get any pause time because they came late to chance select.
Uh huh.
So I
Ooh,
think
that's a bit harsh.
that's pretty harsh for them considering it's the red team that has the TeamSpeak issue.
Yeah, exactly. We have a flash going on. Nautilus looks like he's not gonna go. Pretty ham. Early on into the game, he's just looking to farm, but it's kind of weird because I believe Nautilus isn't too bad for like not only getting damage with his shield, but his shield is like the only thing, his only source of damage. The rest of his spells are CC, and his damage is not that big of a deal. Plus, he's going a bit of an AD tank, so we'll see how that goes for him. We have a Spell Thieves edge on Dana, which is pretty good for our early game. And she's not going for any wards as well, so she's gonna try and go really harass you on this Braum and Twitch, but she has to be careful because the Udyr ganks on top of Braum's side can destroy it easily since he's pretty squishy.
Oh yes, but Janna does have a lot of pure fallback waves, and they're quite mobile as a duo bot
User
lane.
left your channel.
Yeah, so Udyr ganks are good, but well, he's too short range in my opinion, and he's easily kited out. So I didn't see any devastating ganks happening bot
User joined your channel.
unless they really overextend.
Alright, I'm sorry for my absence. The TeamSpeak issue is now solved.
That's good. We're hearing a pause. Somebody from blue team has not connected, so we're just waiting on that.
Okay. Let us
I
remember
see,
that
so-
the red team cannot pause.
That's right, red team has no pause time. I was told that.
Looks like the game's gonna get underway now.
How do I? Oh no, right there. It's A. Okay. Checking. Yeah, but heal on the mid lane, Heimerdinger looks like he's just gonna go for a farm lane, not really looking for kills. But you know, Heimerdinger should be a bit of an opposite because Heimerdinger beats Yasuo a bit early game since he's ranged, and Yasuo is gonna have a hard time trying to get onto Heimerdinger since he has all those turrets. But as we can see, the game has begun.
Well, they're all ready to resume the game, and they should begin any minute now. That's right.
They didn't.
Looks
Like
like
red
the blue
team's,
team wants to invade. Red team, my bad.
yeah, red team's like they can go for an invade right now. Blue team having no idea where the red team is. They're trying to go for the enemy reds, see if they can get that Lee Sin out of the way. But it's kind of sad, really. Twitch was there for quite a while. Oh, he did ward there, but red team doing a good job in bypassing that ward.
Well, we might be able to see some early game action.
Yeah, we might see some early game action
Or red
as
out
well.
rather.
Hopefully,
Both
Lee
teams
Sin can.
on the blue side of the jungle.
Looks like Lee Sin is probably gonna triple buff this enemy team, making him ahead. But Udyr is known to be a farm beast, so he can't get
That's
back
true.
into the game. He's patient enough.
You never know. Maybe the OD might just straight go to the enemy right after doing his blue.
Exactly,
Well,
he
now
might
that-
go for level 2 invade.
Now that Feralfire is not in the game anymore, what's the Udyr playstyle like? Does he still farm jungle camps till 20 minutes and then
he
solo carry?
No, not 20 minutes now. But yeah, he still farms a lot. He has to
Alright.
rather. He needs
Well,
to
that's
get
a
his
Phoenix
stacks up
Dance
and-
Udyr going on. What's your opinion on Phoenix Dance Udyr compared to the other ones?
I personally prefer the Tiger Stance Studio, but yeah, I've seen a lot of there's Braum getting caught, or rather Lee Sin getting caught.
Or Lee Sin's probably gonna get out of here. All of them has
Very
his,
easily.
his slow. Yeah, Lee Sin's just gonna walk up there and letting his Twitch farm alone, so both the bottom lane is gonna miss a lot of CS, a lot of experience, which is bad because they're late game orientated. They don't want to be too behind right now. Bit of a trade top
As we
lane.
talked about, you can see, oh wow, which barely surviving there, and Lee Sin getting caught in the jungle.
Exactly, everybody doesn't wanna give that triple buff to him. Going off like Lee Sin right now, and like nothing's gonna happen. at
Top
this
lane is
moment.
surprisingly not moving towards the junglers.
Well, they would usually demand
Oh,
some
this
help.
might be a
There's
messy fight over
either
here.
some miscommunication going on. Yasuo rotates top, he's going back mid. Heimerdinger tries to catch up. Oh, and there's some heavy trading here going on in the top lane. Nautilus out trading Yorick quite heavily in that one.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on the start that Yorick went? He went flask, 2 health pots, and 1 mana pot.
Even Nautilus.
Yeah, Nautilus, not bad.
Bit of an early game, build for Nautilus this round, but as you can see, he really is destroying this Rookei since he went double fairy charm, but
And that's a lot of poke going down onto the
Bot
blue
lane.
team spot lane. The Janus Shield really doing some work there, along with the Graves Q burst.
exactly
Quite good
Janus
for clearing waves too.
Janus Shield gives an 80, so whenever Graves uses the spell,
That might be a
auto
potential
attack,
kill on top lane though. Never mind. The flash saves Yori for now.
Well,
Oh,
it's important to note that Nautilus is not playing Ignite, he's running Teleport.
Oh, there's
Oh,
one
but he
guard.
flashes into the kill.
Wow. Very well executed and calculated.
calculated by Nautilus, still taking a kill on the Yorick right now. Yorick is gonna miss a lot of CS in that top farm right now. As you can see, Rave's pushing a bit. Bot lane is also not doing too well, so Purple Team having a really great start here. Only 5 minutes into the game, and they'll almost have 1,000 gold lead.
That's true.
Kind of expected, don't you think?
Not really. Like you have the Braum, which has that early game dominance, which he's not able to implement for some reason. Maybe the Graves burst is just too high.
Exactly, he's trying to
it's-
play a bit safe.
I also happen to believe that Dejana has a lot to do with that, because she has just so much build, she doesn't let the Braum get to the Graves.
That is true.
Exactly, and Twitch doesn't even farm that wave, so he can get level 4 at least.
But
Plus, it's
he's-
pretty low.
Which have
and he's
really
quite far behind in
a really
farm,
hard
too.
time farming.
Exactly, yeah. Udyr might try to find at least Sin going on for him, but he did get triple buffed. They're both level 3 now. But Udyr doesn't know that.
Udyr
We'll
cleared
see
all
what
of his
happens.
jungle on the red side. Maybe that's why he got level 3.
Yeah, exactly.
And this
That'd be a
gank
bit of a
goes
Goes
down
down,
here.
Udyr comes down to the gank, and he gets knocked out by the Janna. Exhaust goes down, and it looks like the Janna's caught, but no, she flashes out. Lee Sin coming
Oh,
in for
that's
the
a
counter
that's a
gank.
potential counter gank.
Triple.
He gets the Q
slam.
now,
Seems like a dead Udyr. Nice.
and that's a lot of CC going down, but the Janna auto
And
attack
bot lane kills
gets
2
it.
for no loss.
Meanwhile, the top lane we see Nautilus and Yorick digging that a little bit, but Nautilus having the advantage right now with a huge minion wave. Let's see if Nautilus uses that to his advantage.
Well, looks like
Potential
it's
dive?
going to be a tower dive, and that's an easy kill down onto the Twitch. Janna almost going down there, but well calculated, I guess.
Calculated the tower
Oh,
damage
not just
on-
doing a lot of damage to that Yorick.
And that's
he's
what
too
looks like
easy.
Nautilus.
Though.
Looks like he's going to go all in here. But he doesn't. That's a lot of trading. Bad trade for the Yasuo, but he should be able to deal with those turrets pretty efficiently. Lee Sin comes in to say hello and just passes by.
As we said, mid lane is going to be really farm oriented unless Lee Sin wants to do some work.
Or
Exactly, yeah.
unless
It's kind of hard for
Yasuo
Lee
gets
Sin.
his turrets under control.
Exactly, yeah, but it's kind of hard for Lee Sin to gang a mid lane because mid lane Heimerdinger since he's so close to his turrets. Unless he gets level 6 and kicks him out of the way, Lee Sin's gonna have a pretty hard time ganking that mid. But he's level 4 and he's trying to
Lee
steal
Sin
that
going
blue
deep in.
buff.
Well, here's an invade on the blue side. Heimerdinger coming in to help his buddy Udi around. It's gonna be a smite war here. It's gonna win it. And it goes down to the Udyr.
Wow.
Well defended by blue team.
Exactly, yeah, red team trying to go for that steal there, but he also having a hard time. But you know, Heimerdinger can just push his wave without even being there due to his turrets, so he also had to choose between going in there and losing turrets. But as you can see, bot lane trying to go for an
Bot
engagement.
lane really aggressive. Oh, and the Graves also gets stopped by the Braum Unbreakable. Danny going really low, gets stunned by the Braum passive. This is gonna be a close one.
Like
Oh,
Braum needs to get his passive off on Graves, but that failed as well. The Janny heal not doing too much, but is very thoughtful, trying to save his Graves. And as I mean, no offense, but it's a bit disappointing from blue team, but pretty well executed by purple team.
Well, Lee Sin's moving up here. Looks like Udyr is gonna get caught out. And the hook goes down. The Lee Sin Q lands. And they're just gonna back off right there.
It's smite from Udyr just stopping Valkyr smite, chilling smite, stopping Legacy in his tracks. You can see Heimerdinger is a bit low in mana right now. He also has slight advantage.
Yeah, Yasuo is definitely keeping his turrets under control. And that's what he should be doing in this matchup. He's farming pretty well, so he's 71 CS in 9 minutes and 26 seconds.
Exactly, it's a lot of CS on Yasuo's part. Heimerdinger is having a bit of trouble right now. Last hitting. Not even lying this turret to last hit. Try to auto attack more, but he doesn't want to get caught by any tornadoes. We can see Udyr giving his red to Twitch. Twitch trying to see if he can get a bit of help from his jungler whether he ganks or not, but we are getting level 5 of that, so he's not too far behind compared to everyone else. Compared to Lee Sin, of course. The bot lane being 2 levels below, they can't really do too much.
Well, you never know, the red buff might help.
Exactly. But the damage from Janet and that Q from Graves, the combo from those two is just striking right now. Bit of a
So,
you can see Udyr might be going for a gank from mid lane. Heimerdinger trying to bait for that, but Udyr spots a pink ward which he takes on instead.
oh, here's Lee Sin ganking top. Looks like he's gonna kill him, yes, and he does. While the Yorick ults himself, I don't know. Just following Lee Sin in the jungle.
I will get my revenge. No, it's slow from Lee Sin. Oh. Balling right now.
That's a lot of poke going down by the Graves. The Janus Shield doing a lot of work in there. But it has to flash out, he has no other option. The Twitch Spur and Prey goes down but doesn't do much.
Trying to get as much damage as he can onto the enemy team so that Twitch gets a bit of a breather, but Janet Tornado just healing everything back up, so Twitch is in a real bad scenario right now. Whoa! Did he just crit? What a crit from coming out from the Avarice Blade. Devastates Twitch, getting him in one hit. Braum still over 5 now, having a bit of trouble right now. Jumps 2 minutes so he can get that armor and magic resistance, but he has to use that flash to get away from that tornado.
Meanwhile, Nautilus takes top lane turret. And looks like he's gonna die here. Oh, but he just hooks away.
Oh, it saves. Not even close.
Yasuo taking some heavy poke from the Heimerdinger turrets. He hasn't backed yet, although he's got 109 CS right now. He's got 3,400 gold racked up. That's a huge back for him. He's probably gonna get a static shiv off that as soon as he goes back.
Like the Humdinger hasn't moved back as well, and he has 3,000 gold up his sleeve, so it might be a quick Morel Nomicon on his part.
Well, purple team are extending here a little bit, but they're so far ahead. It's actually not that bad for them.
It's almost 15 minutes in the game, and the red team purple team has a lead of almost 10k gold and 2 towers.
And then the flash there is first by the Yasuo to dodge the Heimerdinger W ultimate. He's going back, and yeah, he just straight up buys a static shiv and attack speed boots, along with a couple
Bomb
wards.
lane getting his hurt with not anyone going for him. Yorick just want to see if he can get a couple kills by himself.
A wee bit too late. And here comes Twitch, probably hoping to do something. And well, they're chasing them, but yeah, they stop. The blue buff
Yeah,
going over to the
jealousy.
Heimerdinger. Nautilus comes here to say what's up. Yeah, that's what's up, Nautilus. You better walk away.
No,
Oh.
don't walk away.
So when Nautilus gets caught, he shouldn't have walked in there without the vision. The Yasuo coming in. Quite an aggressive play there.
They also can actually go into this since they're both really low. If you can get it's also
decides to
on
go
both of
in.
them.
And well, he gets the double.
Oh,
Well, he was so far ahead in CS that I'm not surprised that he could actually pull that off. Dodges the
he can go
Braum
for the bomb
Q.
as well if he can, if he wants to. But
Meanwhile,
Heimerdinger
Lee
is
Sin decides to
really-
solo Dragon. Yasuo's not playing too greedy. That's good for him. He's running no sort of lifesteal apart from the Doran's Blade. So,
He has that ship, so
oh yeah, he
It's
does
gonna
have
do.
shit. He has a lot of attack speed right now, the Yasuo.
exactly. His cooldown's Q must be around 1.5 seconds.
That's a
1.3,
1.5 attack
1.3.
speed right now.
1.5 attack speed. With 1.3 second on his Q, so that's pretty good for Yasuo.
Yeah, that's the lowest it can go. Meanwhile, Graves is just free farming bot. There's no one really there to defend or even contest that. Actually, he's so far ahead, 5-0 right now. Looks like there's some action here going on in the mid lane. And Graves finds Uter in the jungle and just solos him. It's quite a dominating performance here by Team Purple.
Exactly,
Carries
yeah.
are just so far ahead.
User in your channel timed out.
Well, if you are blue team right now, what do you think they should do?
Pretty tough to be on blue side right now, since they have a lot of like engagements like that Thowen welcome just now. What they have to do is they have to pretty much see if they can go for that late game right now, because the late game for blue team is pretty strong. Graves isn't that great of a late gamer, and Yorick is pretty OP, but
Oh, Yasuo goes for the dive. Almost got stunned under turret, but he gets away quickly because he's so slippery with his E. Looks like, yeah, Braum goes down. Graves gets caught under turret, but he flashes over, but doesn't make it alive. Yasuo getting his Q proc spat out so that he can knock him up again with his tornado. The Lee Sin Q lands, but he decides not to go in using his better judgment.
Yasuo going back, getting for Blade King the second time, trying to see if we can maximize his Q charge up and see if we can just like solo the tanks as well, which is a pretty good move in his part. He needs to be well late game as well, since he has to make up for Graves' late game damage, but Graves is also pretty far ahead as well.
It also gives the Yasuo a lot of 1v1 potential if he does
Exactly,
decide to
yeah.
split push. It's also interesting to know the Heimerdinger hasn't backed yet. He's sitting right now on 4,500 gold.
Waiting for a big buy.
And waiting for a huge buy, if that does ever happen. He hasn't died either. He's 2 kills. He's 2 kills and 0 deaths. Playing it quite safe with the heal. At 99 CS so far. And
Exactly,
Graves is still free farming bot.
Exactly. This is Blue Time's time to shine now. They have to do something right now, or else they won't do anything at all. They see this Graves bomb lane, so there's no ADC. So if they engage, they're trying to look for an opening to engage, but they have to try to force them right now, because if they don't, well, it's kind of hard for them to force anything right now anyway, since they're so far behind. But they're just trying to stall it as hard as possible.
And it's difficult to engage because it's not just the Graves that's ahead, it's the entire team. And the Heimerdinger hasn't shopped yet, so he doesn't. He just
Doesn't
has,
matter as well.
yeah, it doesn't matter. He's just so far behind because he hasn't shopped.
Yeah, he has a mana as well, so. But there's only 2 people mid, so. And they get the message now. They had to do something, but the slow from Janet just stopping really distracts right now. Meanwhile, bottom top are still pushing pretty hard.
Well, Yasuo is here hiding behind the mid lane. Looks like they're looking for a huge Yasuo ult to come in.
Exactly, Janet and Lee Sin has potential. Lee Sin has his kick.
And
there-
the Janna ult goes down.
But a bit of a miscommunication over there, since I think Yasuo was a bit too far behind to use his ultimate, unfortunately. I mean, yeah. It's a thought that counts, Janna. It's a thought that counts. Oh, Graves trying to see if he can 1v2 this bot lane. He can. He has the potential. Especially when that happens. I think he disconnected. Where's Captain Panda? Oh, there he is.
Well, looks like we have a little bit of a problem for Captain Awesome. He can't join back because the 2-6 server is full, but I'm sure that will be taken care of.
What?
He just suffered from a power cut, and that's why he's been so quiet. I didn't notice him going back.
I know he was gone, but I thought he'd come back soon. Oh well.
Oh well, here's Graves taking the inhibitor all by himself. Oh, he's just so far ahead, there's nothing they can really do.
Yeah, pretty much there's nothing really they can do at this moment. It's an inhib in 20 minutes. It'll be really hard for them to actually kill anything at this point in time unless they capitalize on Purple Team's mistakes.
Oh man,
Yeah,
this
but
is
that
just
can
a slaughter fest going on here for the red team. Taking everybody down one by one, they don't even need to try. This Graves is so far ahead, 10-1-4 right now.
Oh,
Just auto attack into glory.
Braun being that sacrifice.
And Heimerdinger is still mid and still hasn't shopped. Really wants to defend his turret. He's sitting at 5,317 gold right now at 20 minutes. Hasn't backed yet.
That can be quick Rabadons.
Well, he could go straight on Rabadons, but well, it looks like he just got caught. The heal goes down. Just extremely safe play by the Heimerdinger, which I think he's being punished for heavily right now.
Exactly, he needs to buy something, but I think sadly no, it looks like Blue Team's morale is just down.
And there's some insane kiting going on here by Graves. He outkites the Udyr and well, the Yasuo comes in and here's well, it's just a cleanup now.
Yeah, is this
the
the
Graves
best
all
out
goes
of
down. No, this is not of it. I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, Heimerdinger finally shops and bought his Zoniz to use it one last time before the game finally closes out. And here's Red's team just gonna end the game now.
Pretty depressing by the Blue Team, but you know, all's fair in Love and War and League. Pretty much GG.
Well, Blue Team still not giving up. I'm surprised they haven't surrendered yet. They're trying their best to still come back. Over 24,000 gold deficit for the Blue Team. Oh, and Twitch gets hooked. That's not good. And oh, Yasuo decides not to ult. They just want to end the game. Play it safe. And that's
Yeah,
GG.
there we go. That's a win for Team Wayne, and they're gonna move into this. What is it? Quarterfinals?
I think it's qualifier too.